public toilet swag, they rocking that cheap shit. The kind of money I see will make these boys sick. Let's go. Girlfriend, I'm a you know Bill Gates, I'm sorta like that girlfriend, I'm a you know Dangote, I'm sorta like that girlfriend, I'm a chairman. They call me the chairman, I'm always in VIP, I might be the greatest, so call me M.I. Ali. You know that is drinks on me, you can take as many shots as you want, Kobe.
It's still Good Morning Cross River, and we're here with Mr. Clement Sunday, who will be talking with us on fatigue. Welcome, sir, to the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, let's quickly go into what fatigue really is, because just briefly what fatigue is.
Fatigue can be described as a kind of phenomenon, is a state of being tired, feeling tired, and basically can be divided into two types, the physical fatigue and the mental fatigue, though there's a slight difference between the two, but most of the time the two, they happen together.
Okay. Someone was really interested in knowing what difference is there, if there is, between fatigue and stress.
Yes, fatigue is a state of feeling tired, you know, and it can be caused. It can be caused by stress, that's one. It can also be caused by infection, maybe malaria can also be caused, fatigue can be caused. Then sometimes it could be caused as a result of you taking some kind of drugs. Maybe you're on some kind of alpha blocker drugs, such as antidepressants. And it can also be caused by working late at night. So stress on its own, it's different. It's one of the causes of fatigue.
Okay. So fatigue comes as a result of stress. So let's see these basic factors or these causal agents of fatigue individually, beginning with stress.
Okay, now for example, now one should be able to define one's limitation. Now we have different kinds of jobs, and different jobs require different kinds of responsibilities. Our body has been designed in such a way to be able to adapt to the nature of the kind of jobs that we do. So we should be able to define our limits on each of these type of jobs. We'll be able to define our limits. So inability for our body to cope with the job, with the responsibility or the task of the job, it results into stress. The body pays the price. That's what usually happens. So some of the effect of stress is, you know, somebody over time feeling sick or eventually having problem, you know, having complications and all that, losing weight and feeling so uneasy, losing concentration, forgetting things easily. So a lot of things could now result to cumulative effect of stress because the person or the person's body is having the inability to cope with the demand of the job.
It's a serious issue because sometimes you don't even know that your body can't cope until it breaks down. So how do you measure your limitations so that you don't get to the stress level?
Now, when you discover, you observe that most times you feel so tired. Your level of motivation on the job, when it's morning, you find it difficult to wake up from the bed, or you have this loss of appetite, you know, for eating in the morning, or you fall sick often, then you should know that something has to be done. It has to probably do with the way your body is reacting. Like for example, somebody who sleeps every day like 1 a.m. and wakes up around 4:30, 5 a.m. to go to work, and over time feels dragging himself throughout the day, him or herself throughout the day, should know that certain things have to be done in order to make adjustments. If you know that the kind of job you do requires you to stay late till night, you could probably start early, probably drop some of your leisure. Some people, they you can't eat your cake and as well have it. You have a kind of job that requires you to stay late till like 1 a.m. and you still carve out time to spend unnecessary time, with some other unnecessary things, or procrastinate. Those are some of the complications. People procrastinate what they ought to do on time. They procrastinate it. Then it gets them. The job keeps piling up. Then in one night they want to finish everything.
That's terrible.
And their body pays the price for it.
Is it really a very, very dangerous thing to health?
Yes, very, very dangerous.
How dangerous?
Let me tell you, fatigue and stress, which is one of the causes of fatigue, it has a very bad cumulative effect over time. It's not something that happens in a day, like pain. You feel pain immediately and you try to take Panadol or something to subside it. Fatigue has this way of secreting this, what we call free radicals in the system. And over time, they keep attacking cells. Now, they start breaking down cells. And over time, tissues could be affected, organs could be affected, and the person can eventually have some kind of disease. And another thing is that it also stimulates the rate at which someone ages. Somebody who is like 30 and you look at the person is looking like 40, 50 years old. So these are some of the effects it has over time.
So let's just take a general advice for everybody who's watching us right now regarding this fatigue before we close.
Yes, okay. What I can advise people is they need to pay more attention to their health. Everyone needs to know that what is responsible for fatigue mainly is because you have very low minerals or vitamins in the system. People live out there, they don't know the level of vitamins in their system, they don't know the level of minerals they have in their system, and they keep living like that, feeling very weak in the morning. When they wake up, they stretch and stretch every day. They keep stretching, and they don't do anything about it. It's important for them, number one, to try and to do a kind of checkup on themselves to know how fair the level of their vitamin is. Number two is to be able to define their limits, not to overwork themselves. Then number three thing is that when they wake up in the morning and they have fatigue, they should try and find out what are the acidic foods, because we have acidic foods and we have basic foods, alkaline foods. So they should be able to define what kind of food they are supposed to take for breakfast. So diet is very important, the kind of diet you will take, because you can keep taking a lot of starch, keep mounting more acid into your system, and it will keep increasing the level of fatigue one will be experiencing. So it's important we pay very good attention to our health as well. Then try as much as possible to have adequate rest.
Okay, adequate rest, that's the key word. A lot of us want to work 3 jobs at the same time because we want to keep body and soul alive. But if you want to keep that body and soul alive and you end up killing it, then there will be no need for these 3 jobs. So carve out time for rest, carve out time for work, carve out time for everything, because like the Bible says, there is time for everything. And whenever you find out there is an abnormality in your body system or the workings of your body, go to the experts. That's what we always tell you. Don't be the doctor yourself, don't be the therapist yourself. We'll just take a break, and when we return, we say our bye-byes. But in the meantime, it has been Mr. Clement Sunday. Thank you so much for coming on the program.
My pleasure.
You know Jay-Z Shane, well I'm sorta like that girlfriend, you know Bill Gates, I'm sorta like that girlfriend, you know Dangote, I'm something like that girlfriend, I'm a chairman.